In my last video, I asked you guys what song I should make next, either with Minecraft or Fortnite sounds. I got tons of amazing suggestions, and honestly I wish I could do all of them, but the one that stuck out the most was Spider Dance from Undertale, composed by Toby Fox. Seeing as though I've already done 2 Undertale songs recently, I figured it wouldn't hurt to do another. I will however recreate a song next week that isn't from Undertale. I already know what it will be, but let's see if you guys can guess in the comments below. If you subscribe though and follow my Twitter, you might get to see a few sneak peeks of it, just saying. Anyways, as I said, today's video is all about Spider Dance recreated using only spider noises from Minecraft. Now obviously the percussion shouldn't be too hard to replicate, as the sounds a spider makes closely resemble cymbals and a snare drum. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with them. The first sound file in the list is death.ogg, which sounds like this. It's clearly very cymbal-like, but let's try and cut it shorter. Now all I have to do is apply a high pass filter to get rid of the low frequencies. And that should be perfect for a simple hi-hat sound. I'm really happy with how that turned out. The next percussion sound I need is a snare drum, which is actually proving to be a bit more difficult than I first thought. I'll use the Say2 audio file for this one, the noise a spider makes when either being hit or just standing around. Let's lower the pitch a bit to give it a more snarey sound. Trim it down to the last part. And once again get rid of the low frequencies with a high pass filter. That should do the trick I reckon, since the percussion isn't too heavy throughout the song. Finally we're onto the kick drum, the instrument I always struggle with when using random sounds to recreate songs. For once though, I've found something that works really well. Here's what the second walking audio file for spiders sounds like. I'll cut it to just the first impact and also use a different video clip to visualize it better. And then get rid of every possible high frequency that I can. Pretty convincing for a kick drum, right? The only thing I might change though is pitch it down an octave for when the percussion gets heavier in the second half of the song, like so. Now, the part that I've been dreading since I started working on this masterpiece, the melody and the bass. Obviously, spiders in Minecraft make literally no sounds that resemble something melodic, making it near impossible to recreate Spider Dance. I did, however, come up with one solution that may be pushing the boundaries a little bit, but bear with me. So, what I did is get the step1.ogg audio file for a spider crawling along the ground. I'm not sure if you heard, but there's this tiny little tap sound at the very end of the sample. Have another listen. I've grabbed that super short sound and cut everything else from the clip. Here's where it gets interesting. If you get any short sound and repeat it over and over again, it'll produce a frequency of some sort. I won't go into the full physics behind it, but depending on the length of the sound and how quickly in succession you repeat it, it'll give off a different note. Here's what happened when I tried this technique with my spider sample. It's a pretty annoying sound, but it's a single note that I can pitch across any octave to recreate the song. I can even use it for the bass. To better visualize the sound rather than show a still image like I just did, when you hear the melody it'll look something like this. I'll also change the backdrop depending on whether it's the melody, the inner arpeggios, or the bass. But anyways, I've finally got all the sounds I need to recreate the song. Now all that's left to do is piece the audio and visuals together in Vegas Pro like usual, and the video is done and dusted. This has by far been my hardest, most difficult, and most time consuming video to make. So if you enjoy it, please leave a like to show your appreciation for the 20+ hours I put into this. But I won't hold you on any longer. Here is Spider Dance from Undertale with only Minecraft spider sounds. Sorry I had to end it there, but that's how long the song goes for. If you want to hear a longer version without me talking on either side, click the top link in the description. As always, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, as myself and YouTube's algorithms would really appreciate it. Make sure to check out my other content too if you're considering subscribing, and get that bell on so you don't miss any future uploads. Anyways, that's all from me. See you next time.